Hi Kenny, hi Heather, drive safe Heather. Kenny, can you hear me? Sometimes my mic is not working, so I'm always wondering. I have to check on my camera a little. So I'm here, and I hope there are some people watching. I stream an hour later on Thursday. Hi Sue. Can you tell me sound and screen okay? Okay, Kenny, thank you. Okay. Stay away from all the fools on the road, Heather. Hi, Kimmy. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So, like we talked about Tuesday, we should do a watercolor Christmas card today. And I've been already busy because I made a few. And these are the ones I started with. And they were really easy. And I have a little note here and I lost it. Where is it? Oh, now I had to do it in the subscription then. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I do that all the time. I'm sorry. These are the first ones I made and they were really easy. I did a tape in the middle and then watercolored on two sides, put the tape off and put a stamp in the middle. So that is an easy job. I have my green mud here because I have my crafting mat on here, but it is giving a glare, so I switched to the green one because that is not so shiny. And then I figured out that you can do circles, and I think I like the circles better, so I made a few different ones. And this is with different colors. This one, and I put stickles on them to give them a nice shine, and some gold stippling in the background to make them more Christmassy. Is oké, Paulien. Goedemiddag. Ik vind het al gezellig dat je er bent. So that's what I did. And when we talked about it on Tuesday, there were some people who thought it would be nice to do some on my stream. So that's why we are going to do that. Get this out of the way. So what you need is paper, of course, and I'm using the canson watercolor paper. It's a 300 gram, 140 lb, and it's a nice block, and it comes with a ring, and you tear it off here. And then thank you, Kenny, I cut it in the middle, and then you have two pieces, and I fold the pieces together. And now I have a problem, because I lost my cards that are empty. Oh, there they are. So you have two pieces like this. You cut it here, you have two pieces, and then you fold them over, and you have two cards. They have a more smooth side and a more rough side. I like to paint on the more rough side. It's not really rough, but a little bit rougher. But you can use the other side if you want. And what I also have is a pack of this. And it's aquarelle paper. And then are these little cards. So you can make a card like this. I have one here somewhere. So then you don't have a double card, but you have a single one. So that's also possible. That's easy because you can put them just out the package and you're done. I also like to use these pieces for trying things out and scribble on it, like I did here. I have a very ugly bird and an ugly tree. Yeah. Hi, Starbuck! Oh, thank you, Sue. So, shall we do it? I put my other camera with it. So here is my paint. The paint I'm using is White Night from St. Petersburg. And I have this set. And I changed one color. I changed the cobalt blue for the sap green. And I like this paint very much. I think it's easy to work with. And I have my little porcelain tray to mix in. Oh, thank you, Kimmy. But I have to tell you, I am pretty new at watercoloring, so I'm just doing it my way. Maybe I'm doing it totally wrong. So, hi Christiana, thank you for joining. Maybe I'm doing it all wrong, but I like my results, so I keep doing it. And maybe I start with a flat one because it's easier on my desk to show you. I also use a graphite pencil, and I use one that you can that dissolves in water, and I have one by Faber-Castell, a graphite aquarelle. I have one from Carandash, and I have an old one from Charisma Birol, and I'm very how do you say that? I like to save the Charisma one because you cannot buy it anymore. Most of the time I use the Carandash one. So then your lines will dissolve with the water. I don't sketch a lot, only a few things. And I start with a circle, and that's pretty easy. I just use something round, put it in the middle. So I don't measure it, I just go with the flow. I'm not so picky about it. A little to the right. I don't mind if it's not perfect. It's handmade, it doesn't have to be perfect. If they want perfect ones, they go to the shop and buy one. So, here's my little circle. I did it a little bit thicker this time so that you can see it. Can you see my little circle? So, what shall we do? Shall we paint greenery? Start with the greenery. Let me see if I can find one. Maybe a quick and easy one. Something like this. Something like this. Would that be that? Would that be okay? Put them here so I can see them. They are easy because you don't have to draw anything. You just take your brush and go. I have 2 pots of water. One to clean my brush and one to clean the paint. That's what I learned from watching all the channels. I've looked at a lot of channels and I had a little note with all the names on it and I cannot find my note. It's completely gone. I will put them all in the description box. Maybe here's one. No. No, I cannot find it. There was a lot going on this morning. My washing machine broke, everything was red, so I stressed a little. I'm sorry. The water was running everywhere, so I was not so happy about that. But I think you can imagine that. And you need some kitchen paper towels. So I like to tingle my brush in my glass jars. Shall I zoom you in a little? That's better, I think. Let me see. So my technique is maybe completely wrong. I have to adjust that camera a little in the corner. I pre-wetted my paint, so I want to start with a little leaves, and I want to make a nice green, and I put it in here. This is a little more bluish. And I find it too dark, so I put in a little yellow green. This is the olive green. A little, thank you Kenny, a little more water. And this is brush number 6, Squirrel Hair from Dainayw. It's a Chinese brand, I think. What I like about this is that it's not too pointy, I can make a nice leaf with it. Let me see if I can show you. I always practice before I start. Hi Melody, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. What I like about this brush is that you can put it down, brush, and take it up. And it is not working today, of course. So you come, you press, you lift up, and it should do it a lot better. Maybe my paint is too thick. So I come up, I press, and I come up. Yeah, that's better. Now I have too much paint. Then you already have a leaf. So you can go from the middle up onto sides, but it's easier to go the same way all the way around. So that's what I'm doing now. And I just randomly start making those leaves. And this one is a complete failure. But you put something over it, so it doesn't mind. You can make them like this, it's much easier. I do it like this. Most of the time I do it the other way, but not today. And don't mind too much about the shape. Just make little teardrops. And I go all the way around. So it goes pretty quick. And you can make the leaves any shape you want. You can make big ones, small ones. I'll put one in between here. So now you already have a circle. So that was quick. Hi Beth! Welcome! Thank you for joining. Give me a minute, I have to blow my nose because I'm sniffing. So that's a circle already. And I want some other leaves and other, I'm changing brushes. I want there some more a little yellow. So I'm taking my olive green. Mix that in here, a little more water. And now I switched to my silver black velvet, it's also a number 6. And I'm going to do little ones in between. It's a more yellowish green. And I do them closer together. And I'm just making this up while I'm making this card. There's no pattern. I just think, well, let's do this. Let's do that. There's not something that is in my mind. I'm just doing it. And I love doing it. I sit down and I feel so relaxed when I'm finished and I've done another one. I think I go on and make some for next year because I like it so much. Yeah, the black velvets are really nice. They are nice and pointy. And I was looking at the one from Wonder Forest on YouTube. She is the one from the book. She has a new book, by the way, an ocean one. It's on my Christmas list. And she has nice brushes, but I have to order them in Canada. So, but they has a nice spring in it, and that's really nice for leaves. Sometimes you don't want, these ones are very pointy, and for some things you don't want a pointy brush. So you don't have to spend hours and hours to make a Christmas card. You just paint things, and it doesn't matter too much. The result is nice in the end, even if it's not perfect. Mine are far from perfect. So, cleaning my brush again. So now we have a circle, like the leaves like this. And now we are going to do the evergreen ones. You have to be careful because some are still wet. And I like them a little darker green. So I'm using my, what is it? It's just called green. And what I like to do in my dark green, yeah, you can see how easy it is. Just so easy. What I want to do is I put in a little indigo in that dark green. So then you get a little blue in there. So it's a dark green with a little blue. And what I like about these brushes is that they have a very fine tip. And you can make very thin lines. I also have a too, but I think I can do it with this one. Well, what I do, I just think, where shall I put my evergreen? So let's do one here. And then you make this little branches. And you can go over it again, make them a little four. And here you have them. You have to be careful because they are red over here, so don't put my hand on there. And let's do one here. And I can do one here. Hi Amanda, goedemiddag. Goed je te zien, hoe gaat het? And you can do one a little down here. And so you go all the way around and just do them where you think they are nice. Go over the other ones, doesn't matter. No problem. Some long, some short. A little beautiful would be nice. Not like my penguin ones. I like the bird. But I think the ones I made so far are looking pretty good. For me, they are good enough. And I had a good time making them, so that's also important. Oh, okay. You were resting before you go. That's a good thing. Then you can enjoy it more later. Don't worry too much about them. Just put them in. I'm turning my paper because I find it more easy going this way. Oh, it is easy. Really, Pauline, it is easy. Using a good brush with a thin point, and if your 6 is too thick, find a thinner one, like something like this. This is a 2. I can do it with a 6, but I had to practice. When I started, I used my 2, but I can do it with my 6 now. Or use a liner. The ones with the long hairs, they work really, really nice. I will show it to you later. They make nice thin lines. And don't put pressure on your brush. I don't care about the other leaves, I just go over them, because if you make something for Christmas with flowers in arrangement, you put things over each other. That's okay. Just think, where's a gap? Where shall I put in a branch? Like you make a flower arrangement or something. And I'm probably making big mistakes in the technique. Like I said, I'm just learning myself. There's something on my brush. It is easy, Sue. It really is. It is easy. And let the needles in the branches go across each other. That's okay. It's happening in the real thing also. I think I want to put one here. It's a little board here. So. They don't have to be an exact copy on either side. Just do what you think is right. It makes it look even more interesting if it's not an exact copy on the other side. I'm using the White Knight. Yeah, it is fun to make. It is. I'm enjoying it so much. And when you make a few, you get more ideas when you work with them. You go, oh, I can do this. Oh, I can do that. And then they're all a little bit different. Change your colors, change your leaf shapes, making the berries different. Put in some stickles. I love my stickles. Oh, there definitely must be one here. And I just go over the others, don't matter. Don't worry about it. So, I think I'll put one in here. Yeah, maybe there. Yeah. One more. I think it looks really pretty. Yeah, one I bought extra. This wasn't in the set, it was the set green. I have another box, but then I have to deal with two boxes, so I switch with the blue. This is the chrome oxides. And I put in a very little bit of dark here in the corner, because the leaves are dry now. It is easy. So I want to put a little vine in this to give them a little more leaf shape. And a good brush makes a difference. But I have some cheap brushes that are okay. here. I want to put in some little lines in some of them, not in all. Some vines. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, so that's a great idea. Start practicing, and I need some brown. This is burnt umber, I think. It is easy, Heather. Everybody can do it. If I can do it, everybody can do it. Really. So I switched to my number 2. And I want to make those little branches that just come out somewhere. And then I think, where shall I put them? Find a spot. Just making a nice... They are not straight. They are just running around. Can you see that? Maybe I have to spend a little more for these because they are tiny. Is it too shiny or is it okay? Can you see that little branch up there? Maybe one here. Some go this way. It's just like Bob Ross. There's living one here, there's living one there. It's okay, Heather. You go and cook him a nice dinner. And it's just for filling in the spaces that are open. Make them wiggly. They look nice if they are wiggly. Maybe one comes in here. Goes over here. I think there can come some one over here. A little one. Coming over there. Bye, Christiana. Have a nice day. Thank you for visiting. So, that goes quick. Oh, my wiggly wobbly is okay. That's totally fine. Now I want a round brush without a point, not a big point, so I'm using my Royal and Langenik. It's also a 6, but this one, if you compare it to the can you see the difference between the two brushes in the tip? This is the black velvet one, and this is the Royal Langenik one, and you can see that they have a different point. That's okay, Kenny. So there is a difference, and I like this one to use for my berries. I like to use my carmine red for my berries. So you just put berries in wherever you want them. So I think here's nice. And I try to leave a white spot. If it's not working, you can always put it in later. So my brush is a little wet. This is a nice spot for a berry. I'll put one here, a little bigger. And a little one up here. Okay, this one missed his white spot, so I'll bring it in later. I put one. Don't have to be 3 all the time. And be sure your leaves are dry before you put in the berries, because otherwise they make a little muddy pool. This paper dries really quick. Put one in here. Maybe one here. Just whatever you want. Hi Kathy, welcome. Nice to see you, sweetheart. Oh, I love your snowman. And what I like to do with my little number 2, more brown. Hi Leslie, how are you? It must be late for you already. Is that I want to make that circle where it's open. I put in my little brown like they are twigs. Not a straight line, just bringing in a little brown so that they connect. Well, and then I let it dry, put stickles on it, put a stamp in or at the bottom, and your Christmas card is ready. So, how difficult can it be? Oh my. What's happened to my camera? Here it is. What do you think? Do you like it? Maybe it's not totally sharp. I think this is a little better. Yeah, I think this is better. Yeah, you definitely need more coffee, Kenny. So I let it dry and then we can put stickles on it like I did on this one. I put stickles on it and then it's nice and shiny. Thank you, Pauline. So we let this dry and we can do another one. With the double ones, they flip over. And I like to tape them down with a little piece of tape. You cannot turn them then, but I don't like it when the paper is bouncing up and down. I don't know why my camera is all the way up there. No, wrong way. Yeah, that's better. I do it with a stamp, Amanda. I don't trust myself with writing. I have to practice more on that. I used to do calligraphy years and years, I think 40 years ago. But now I'm not, I need to practice more. Oh my goodness, Leslie. Do you ever sleep? Yeah, this no one is cute. So maybe, where is he? I was thinking maybe we can do the little hedgehog. Is that a good idea? And the other option is something like this. You do it in the corner. You make a little bow and you can do a little holly at the bottom. So that's different. Or you can do some little penguins. Oh, they are ridiculous. But the one with the holly I liked. Where is it? Or you do a little holly at the bottom of the circle. That's also nice to do and really easy. When you can draw your leaves. If you want, you can draw your leaves before you start your painting. No, I don't know, Amanda. The penguins, they are ridiculous. I have to practice more in the penguins. They might not like they should be. What I do with my holly is, and I saw this on the channel. I didn't invent it myself. Oh, you contacted Sammy Heather. I didn't want to do it because I thought she would be devastated. I start at the top, and then you go down and up. And then you go down and up. You go down and up. And then you're at the bottom. And then you do the same thing on the other side. You go down and up, and down and up, and down and up, and then you have the other side. Or you can do them the simple way. And then you could do it with the little C's. So you go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and then you make them together. Oh, okay. Well, talk to me next time and say that we are thinking about her. So, my little hedgehog. Where's my circle? Here. I like to do my hedgehog on the bottom of the circle, because then you already have something where he can lean in. Hi Charlotte, welcome. I hope you are having a good day today, and thank you for joining. I didn't want to ask her because I thought she would be so sad about it, so I didn't. So I'm thinking, well, here is the bottom of the circle, and I start with his little nose. Or maybe it's a she. My camera is not straight. What am I doing? I have to go that way. And then I think, well, here's the nose. So I want to make one eye here. I have to think. And the other one here. So that's about the same height. And then you just make a drip. A teardrop shape. And on the other side, I find it difficult to do two of the same eyes. I'm not good at it. And then I think ears. Well, something like this. It's very basic. This is gonna be a big one. I make him a little smaller. This is too big. Oh my. The nose is, oh, my gum was not clean. I've done two of them and they were okay. I need to go here. And here. That's better. And then one ear here. And one ear there. So that's much better. He's more smaller now. That's okay, Kimmy. Sorry I missed you. So I need a little black. And I'm using my tiny brush now for the nose. And I want to leave a white spot in the middle so he has a shiny nose. painting in his eyes. Yeah, you should be tired. You shall be tired, Amanda. All those walking and things. But are the boys enjoying themselves? Do they have a great time? And a very little strokes on the ear with a dark grey. Like they are tiny little hairs. Okay. Yeah, insomnia is not a nice thing to have, Leslie. So I have watered down my brown, so it's very light. And I have to test it. And this is a little too dark. More water. Really light. Still too dark. And then I'm going to make very tiny, I don't think you can see that, very tiny strokes. Maybe his eyes are a little too wide from each other, but well, they're all different, it doesn't matter. I don't worry too much about it. Just like little stipples. Little bow above his ears. Underneath. It's so easy to do this. It's so fun. Oh, Kathy, you have the hedgehogs, they're so nice. Now I want a little darker brown. I put in some darker specks here and there for contrast. Very tiny. It's not a real hedgehog, I know that, but I think it's cute. There are tons of people who can do this way a lot better than I can, but I have so much fun doing it. I let that dry for a moment, and I pick a tiny, tiny bit of pink. And water it down very much. And fill in the ears with a little pink. Yeah. And then you give him, now there are a little more specks here. And you can give him some little feet. Bring in some little darker ones. Maybe even some grey ones. I do some whiskers. So, there's your little hedgehog. Hi, Ray. Enjoy your shopping. Oh, I hope you get some sleep, Melody. And the same for Leslie. Yeah, it's a kind of a hedgehog. They are all different. This one is more flat and this one is more upright, so yeah, I don't mind. So then you go and do your greenery around. You can even make a little bow on the top if you want to. My bows are not great, but you can try. I make a knot. And a teardrop shape. And then you go around it. And then you do two of those things that bang all around. And here's your little bow. And you can fill it in. I think the bow must be red. So I'm not good at drawing, so I'm just making it up. And you see, if I can do it, everybody can do it. Really. It's that easy. And it's totally fine, Melody. And leave a little white so that I can fill it in with a little dark later when it's dry. So now we must put in some greens. Have a nice day, May. Enjoy your shopping. I think I use a little of this. Mr. and Mrs. Christmas. Did I miss something? Oh, you have those nice emoticons too, Leslie. So I want to try some different leaves. I don't know if it will work, but it's not really what I had in mind. Hi, Jody. How are you doing today? I have a cat hair over here. This is going from both sides up, so I'm better at one side than the other. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. I'm not that good, but I enjoy doing it, so that's half the way. There are people who are much better in this than I am. But the fun part is also very important, I think. The cutest hedgehog ever. I think the other one is better. This one is, he's very tight. He's like a plump pudding. This one is more compact, but well, they are all different. Doesn't matter. What shall we do in between? I think I make some leaves that are 3, so I make one in the middle of each one, like that. That's nice and easy to do. Yeah, I like my hedgehogs. What shall we do? Maybe we can do a tiny holly leaf. I don't know if it will work, but I can try. Here on the underside, maybe do some with pencil. Like I have to put my guide lens for a while. So I go up and up and up and down, go up and up and up and down. That's good. Now the other one. So up and up and up and down, go up and up and down. Maybe it's too dark. I want a little darker outside. This again. So he has Holly. Hi Aurora, nice to see you, welcome. Thank you for coming along. So, I think we need evergreens. They go really quick, so that's nice and easy. My paint is a little watery now. I'm fine, I hope you are fine. How are you doing, Pauline? Is it coming along nice? How's the hedgehog? It's nice to have you here, Katie. I'm happy with everybody here. And it's nice that we are doing something different today. I think it's nice to do something different. Oh, I have to be careful that bow is still wet. Oh, thank you. That's okay, Amanda. Enjoy your last days there over there. I'm sorry I'm turning, but it's easier to do it this way than the other way around. So I have to watch that I do them the same way. If you're not happy with the branch, just go over it. Put in some more needles and you're okay. I'm too fast. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you watch back, you can pause it down. For me, doing it faster is more easy than slow. Slow is difficult. Especially with those evergreen branches. I need a little one here. What shall we do under him? Nothing. something like this. Yeah, that's okay, Leslie. I hope you will succeed with sleeping. And rest. That's also important. So back to berries. The holly needs berries. And you have to be sure that your leaf is dry. I think Melody also has a hedgehog, a little one. She's in bed now, but I think she has a hedgehog too. So, putting in the berries. I think the red berries are nice because they are really Christmassy. You can do blueberries as well, or the white ones, but I find them difficult. They are like making snow. More red. Only one over there. Three little ones over here. So you see how easy it is to make a Christmas card. It's really easy. And like I said, if I can do it, you can do it. I have to do something about that bow. I think it's dry now. Oh, it's too much. I was darkening up my red, but I have a muddy color now. Now this is better. Now the inside is darker. And around here it's darker. To look that I missed my berries. And you can always go in with a pencil later. Yeah, that makes it more Christmassy, the berries. Otherwise it's too plain, I think. And then you can connect everything if you want to. There are open spaces. And you can add the little branches if you want. What's my time? Oh, I'm okay. Don't want to do too much. Make them wiggly. One here. Oops. Otherwise that bow is hanging in here. I let this dry and I go back to the one we made first. What I want to do is take my towel ruins paint I have to shift things here. And take my brush with my gold. Making it nice and thick. And I want to give it some little gold specks here and there. Even on the leaves, doesn't matter. You can splatter it, but I like to do it this way. And it makes it very Christmassy. Gives a nice shine to the card. Some thicker, some thin. You can put them on the leaves if you want. Little outside. Tiny ones. I don't know if you can see that, but I painted some nice gold specks on there. And then, of course, I have my red stickles. And you put them on the berries. And that's what's making it little berries, very Christmassy. Immediately it is Christmas. Yeah, Kathy will find it. So when you put your stickles on, you see how nice and shiny that is. And then you can put your Merry Christmas or whatever you want. You can put it on the bottom or you can put it in the middle, just what you like. And what I do here in the corner, I put my name. It's my card. What you can also do, I did it with this one, is use the Vesa mark and then put on your embossing powder and heat it with a heating tool. Shall we do that? We have time. Do we have time? Yeah, we have time. You say they are okay. Oh, I cannot do it on this one because the stickles are red. Who's this one? There's a tiny spot I don't like over here. I have to fix that. So, now it's okay. You have to do it on the Hedgehog because otherwise I get powder all over my Thank you, Aurora. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, Aurora, I use a stamp. I used to do it when I was about 35 years ago, I think, maybe. Shall we do this stamp or shall we do another one? What else do I have? We can do this one. This is a nice one. And then we do it on the bottom. I make them all different. You can do blueberries as well. It's also nice. Yeah, and the ones with a stamp in the middle is also good. I want another block. I need a piece of paper. I'll put this one away. We'll make any. I'm not sure, but well, we see. Maybe they think, well, she wasn't spending money on cards. She made them herself. Yeah, stamps are okay. I didn't have time to practice my hand lettering, so, and I'm so rusty. It's not looking nice, so I use a stump. I hope this is working. Because I don't have a platform, so I cannot do it again. I don't see anything on it, so no. We try. If not, I have to make another card, so no worries. I'm not so good at card making. That's more Heather's kind of thing. Heather is really good at card making. My M is not okay. Well, I have to deal with it because I cannot do it again. Oh, it's better now. There are all kinds of things to help you with this. I don't have them, so I have to do it like this. Because I'm not really into card making. I don't have a platform and all those things, so I already have so much stuff. Maybe one day. And I don't think my room is big enough to put everything in. So I have my heat gun here. So I put the sound out because otherwise I make a lot of noise. So I'm back on. Now it is not perfect, but you can see that I have a nice Merry Christmas in gold over here. Now we can do some gold on this one. Oh, and I find my note. The artists I follow on YouTube are Emma Lefebvre, Let's Make Art, Ellen Crimi-Trent, Lindsay the Frugal Crafter, Bon the Forest, Makoccino, Paint with Shiba and Paint with David. And I will put them all in the description. And they are much better than I am. And they make wonderful art. So, and I learned a lot from them. So I'm going to do some gold on this card. I think the gold makes it really nice. Give it a nice finish. Just here and there. Even on some leaves. Not on the hedgehog. and on the bow. And all the cat's hair. That cat of mine is a disaster. I have the door closed so he cannot come in. I don't want that when I'm painting. He will walk straight through everything. Oh, of course they are. Yeah, she makes beautiful cards, our Heather, really. Better than I do. She's a pro. So here come my stickles. For my Hedgehog card. And today I received the Dutch edition of Johanna's book, Inky, Draw Your Own Inky Wonderland, and then I got a Dutch version. So I have to practice some drawing. Maybe on the bow a little also. It will be nice. Yeah, shiny bow. Stickles make everything Christmassy. Yeah. You don't like it? You can fall down quite a bit from height. So here he is with stickles and everything. And I did two in this stream, 2 cards. Here's the other one. Shall I do the Christmas on there also? Oh, it's still wet. Cannot do it. Have to wait. Have to wait. Oh, it's not perfect. Well, okay. So we made 2 cards. This is an ankle one. This is a double one. And you can do a stamp in here, and you can write your message in there. And, yeah. Well, I think we did a great job. And I hope you liked it. My different stream. I can zoom out a little bit. Pinch him down. Put the other camera out. So I hope you like them. Now I have a whole bunch. So, and what I was thinking, and I don't know if you like it, but maybe we can do a kind of a giveaway for one of them. You can choose if you would like that I send it to you for Christmas. So I was thinking maybe we can do to put in a number, and the one who wins get this Christmas card for Christmas. I send it to you if you want. Or are you all going? I was not done. I'm still here. Are you all leaving? I was doing a giveaway for the card. If you want to. But if you are all leaving, then I cannot do it. Well, shall we put in a number? You're still here. Well, shall we put in a number? There are not so many people, only 13. A number between 1 and 25. And the first person, without going over and blah blah blah, the same thing ever. Bye, Aurora. So I say, well, I say nothing. I say go, and you put in a number between 1 and 25. If you want the card. Oh, great, Jody. I didn't know you were still here. Oh, I have 4 people. Is that all? Well, and Heather. Well, if it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, I'm not going to do it. I sent you all one. So send me an email and I sent you all one. I'm not going to do a giveaway in 5 people. I sent everyone one. So send me your address. And here's my email. So I can't talk anymore. And I don't know, I cannot send everybody a hedgehog. So, who are here? Heather. I'll send Heather one anyway. Kenny. Pauline. And Charlotte. And Jody. Did I miss anyone? Katie. Sorry, Katie. I have 6 people. Is that okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can somebody check for me? Kenny, Heather? 6 cards? Only if you want one. If you say that, don't. Yeah, I have Pauline. I have Heather, Kenny, Pauline, Charlotte, Jody, and Kathy. Yeah, Pauline is on the list. So am I correct then? 6. Okay. 6 cards. I don't know if they will all Hedgehog, but I do my best. So send me your address and I send 6 cards. Okay, well, thank you all for being here. I hope you found it a nice stream and that you liked it today. Maybe I see you next time. I will be back on Tuesday and then at 8 o'clock p.m. GMT +1. So thank you all very much for your presence and joining my stream, and I'll see you then. Bye. You're welcome, Heather. Pauline wants a hedgehog. Okay.